Hi, lovely listener. You're welcome back to my podcast, A Walk with A.F.I, and you're welcome to this episode of A Walk with A.F.I. I'm glad you joined once again. And if this is your first time, oh my goodness, you're welcome to A Walk with A.F.I podcast. I've been searching for you. Oh my goodness, so you're here. Wow, I'm so happy right now. Thank you for joining. And I know this means that you've not listened to the last episode. Please do so after this episode, because this episode is actually a continuation of what we started in the last episode. And I remain your humble, lovely, and peaceful host, Adelaku Faintulua Ebukolua. Yes, it's me once again. It's A.F.I. Today, we'll be going deep into talking really about healing, the process of healing. Last episode, I'm very sure we talked about the things that we probably need to heal from, and we also talk about the reasons why it's so hard for us to heal and let go of the things that have happened in the past. And again, I remember we also spoke about the way the past affects us presently, and unaddressed past, the way it affects us presently, and how it has a tell on who we will become in the future. So today, we'll be walking through the process of healing. Oh my goodness. I know it's actually a very sensitive topic to discuss, and that is why I'll be using myself as example. I'll be citing one of the past experience I've had, and we'll talk about it. Okay, so once upon a time. Let me be serious. Okay, back in uni days when I was still in the university, something happened one particular night, and oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm laughing right now, because that night I was even looking for tears I could not find, and imagine me laughing about it right now. Okay, let's continue. So one particular night I went for a prayer, and then I was walking back to my hostel peacefully without Allah, holding my dear phone in my hands. And that's that one guy that I don't know from Hedam came, and he poured me pepper, grounded pepper specifically. In Yoruba, they call it atagigun. Yeah, that was the pepper poured inside my eyes. And guys, I was on the floor struggling. I didn't want to give up my phone because this is my dear phone. Are you kidding me? So I didn't want to give up my phone, and it was actually a very, very bad night because I was struggling. I was on the floor, but I had a thinking that, okay, what if this guy that can pour me pepper, what if he has something else to harm me? What if he's with a knife? He can just stab me. What if he should carry a stone and hit my head with the stone? So I just reluctantly let go of the phone, and I kept shouting, and my friends, they came to my head. Oh my goodness, they had to buy pure water. My goodness. And they were pouring pure water inside my eyes just for the pepper to wash down. People were scared. I remember my fellowship president at that time saying, oh my God, let's take this girl to the clinic. I can't stand this. And I was like, no, don't worry, I'm going to class, because it was a few weeks to exam. So in my mind, I was like, no, this is not happening. My phone can't be going right now, because I have PDFs on my phone, assignments on my phone, things I need to read. I need my phone to search things, to read extensively, more than what I have in class. So it was honestly a very, very bad experience. It was a very, very bad experience. And after the pure water healing process, I fought my way inside class. I met my friends. I told them what happened. They didn't believe me. They thought I was playing pranks. So I told them, I'm serious. Somebody just collected my phone and put me pepper. They said, I can't be serious. It's actually very bad, because I woke up the next morning. Oh my goodness. I had to buy sunshade to wear to class. It was that bad. And it got me thinking. I got scared. I couldn't walk alone, especially when it is evening. I felt so bad, because few months before that event, I was at home and my phone was snatched. That same phone, because I actually tracked the phone and I got the phone back. And this same phone is endangering my life the second time. Like, what is it now? And this time it was more harmful than what happened previously. So I really felt bad. I felt, wow, am I caused? Is something wrong with me? Why would somebody come and snatch my phone? And did not even snatch the phone peacefully. They had to do me harm before he could snatch the phone. So I really, really felt bad. Anytime I had to go to anywhere in the evening, I would either take keke or look for somebody to escort me, because I couldn't bring myself to walking alone. I couldn't do it because I felt, what if something more bad happened to me while walking alone? That was it. So it was becoming very serious. I was losing it, honestly speaking. I was losing it. But right now I'm talking about it and I'm laughing, right? So how did I go through the process of losing it, the process of thinking I was caused, the process of thinking it happened for a reason, right? I know what you must have been through might be quite more dangerous than this. It must have been more hurtful than what I had to go through. But I'm telling you that it doesn't mean that you cannot heal from it. It doesn't mean that you cannot remember those times and laugh about what happened. What did I do? The first step that I took was to realize that I was in pain. I had to accept the hurt. Honestly, I had to know that yes, it did, something has happened to me and I am really, really in pain. The point is, time doesn't heal. I think we need to fashion that out, that time will never heal. Was it time that hurt you? No, it's not the time. So why should time heal you from what somebody did to you? So time does not heal. So the first thing I did was to realize that yeah, I was in pain, and that helped, because when you are sick and you don't accept the fact that you are sick, if they should give you any medication, whatever drugs they give you, you won't use it, and it might not even work for you if you use it without believing that you are sick, right? So you need to firstly accept the fact that something has happened. There has been a shift in who you used to be and who you are right now because of what happened to you. So accept that. See, embrace it first, that yes, I'm in pain. Because when you embrace it, it will help you to take the bull by the horn by engaging in self-reflection. You know, after what happened, after accepting the fact that yes, A.F.I, you need help, you are hurt, you are in pain, I needed to sit myself down and think about what happened. I needed to reflect on what happened. One thing self-reflection will do for you is to realize what the lessons from what happened to you. It is just like you owning the narrative. It is not you blaming yourself for what happened, because why should I blame myself for walking? Why should I blame myself for holding my phone? It wasn't my fault that somebody decided to do me harm. It wasn't your fault that what happened to you happened. But you need to let go. You need to heal. And so you need to own the narrative to do that. You need to write the story yourself. I had to start thinking, God, what do you want me to learn from this thing that happened? So I learned, okay, I should be more careful when I'm walking alone at night. I should probably put my phone inside my pockets. You understand? I should be more watch for what is happening around me, because I could have noticed the guy, you get, and probably started running or something, but I wasn't even paying attention to whoever was passing by. And one big lesson that I learned from that event was to pray for my enemy. Oh my goodness. Do you know it was hard for me to do that. The day I was praying for this particular guy back then in school, I was crying. But I realized that maybe this guy, he needs salvation. He's in darkness. He needs to see the light. So it taught me to pray. You know that Bible that says we should pray for our enemies. Okay, I learned that in a very, very hard way. But that was a lesson that I took from what happened to me. It might be just one lesson that you need to learn from what happened to you in the past, just for you to be a better person today. So own the narrative, reflect on what happened, and when you are doing that, please practice self-compassion. Don't be too hard on yourself, because some things happen that weren't our fault at all. Even if you contributed to what happened, it wasn't your fault that bad thing happened to you. So practice self-compassion. Don't be too hard on yourself. Love yourself. Loving yourself is just you saying, yes, this is me, but I need to get better. So how do I work on getting better? One fixed mindset. People with fixed mindsets, honestly, I really pity people like that, because it's actually very, very harmful when you have a fixed mindset. And one thing you can say with fixed mindset is, that is who I am. That is how I am wired. Please, because you are wired to work on yourself. You are wired to be better. You have anger issues, and that anger issue has caused you something oh my goodness, something so painful in the past, and you are still saying presently that is who you are. Please, what do you mean? You can work on yourself. You can be better. But God can make somebody with heart of stone. He can make you to be heart of flesh. So why do you feel like, that is me? So yes, practice self-compassion as you are reflecting on what happened. I had to tell myself, A.F.I, it wasn't your fault. This is not who you are. You do not have the spirit of fear, but of love, of peace, and of sound mind. This is not what God has in store for you. Because honestly, I couldn't walk alone. I would never do that. If I don't have money for keke and there is nobody to see me off to where I was going, honestly speaking, I will pass. I wouldn't go. I would rather stay in my hostel or wherever I am. Why? Because of something that has happened to me in the past, and I felt that would be the end. But I had to think, what next? Will I continue to be this way? I seeked help. Siba, I know it is not easy to talk, but it is important to speak out and to speak up. Say it. If you can't say it to a friend, if you don't have any trusted family member that you can say it to, but Abba, it won't be that bad that there's nobody in your family that you can talk to. So if you don't have trusted friends, if you don't have people around you that you can talk to, because you have to be careful with the people that you talk to. You have to be careful the people you are opening up your wound to see. You have to be careful. Don't just open up your wound to random people to see. So if you can't get anybody close to you, please go to a therapist. You know, one amazing thing about talking to a therapist is you don't know this person, right? And sometimes just as if you are talking to yourself. So just rant all you want. Just say whatever it is. Just say it. They are there. They are professionals. They know what to say to you. They know how to calm you down. They know the step that you can take to help you heal and get better. But why do you want to keep these things to yourself and you keep hurting every now and then? And guys, yes, especially guys. I mean guys. Now I'm talking about the gender, the male gender. I know you people don't like talking. Yeah, if people like to keep things to yourself. And statistics shows that the rate of suicide among men is 3 times or even 4 times higher than that of women. Why? Because guys, they won't talk. You will think they are fine. All they know is they will just laugh. My guy, A.F.I, I did all right. You are not all right. Please stop saying you did all right when you are going through a lot. Speak up. Talk to people. Look for a friend that you trust, and please be careful of who you are talking to. There are some people that honestly you already know that there are some certain things that you can't discuss with them. Don't try talking to them about that. You already know. Look for people that you know, okay, this person can help me indeed. This person will understand what I am passing through indeed. This person has empathy to really know how I am feeling. So don't just talk to anybody. Be careful of who you talk to. Be very, very careful of the person you are talking to. But it is important that you talk. It is important that you speak up. Please, don't be quiet. Before you know it, you are quiet and then you're having suicidal thoughts. Before you know it, something else is happening to you. Before you know it, you are becoming a bitter person. You need to work on yourself. Maybe not just for your own benefit alone, but for the benefit of the people that you still meet in the future, or probably your family in the future. Are you not planning to get married? Are you not planning to set up a family? Do you want your children to see you as a bitter father or a bitter mother? You need to work on yourself. You need to heal. You need to talk. You need to practice self-compassion. You need to accept the pain. Yeah, you need to reflect on what happened. And I will say this, honestly, all of these things that I did, it wasn't easy for me. Talking to someone wasn't easy. But when I started talking, I started getting help. I spoke to my friends and we were like, okay, we noticed this is what is happening. Okay. And from there, they started encouraging me. From short distance, I started having my courage back. I started having my confidence back. I started walking back. Yes. Places that I couldn't dare to trek or tread the path. Yes. I started doing it. I started walking. I started walking without having the negative thoughts of somebody stabbing me, somebody pouring me pepper, somebody snatching my phone, somebody doing me harm. I started walking because I spoke up. I spoke to people that were ready to help, people that really love me, people that really want me to be better, people that do not want to see me in misery and be miserable. They didn't want to see me like that. So yes, open up to the right set of people. It will help you. It will really, really help you. And please understand that you cannot do this on your own. It is important to realize that you cannot do this on your own. You need God's help. You really, really need His help. There is nothing that we can do as human that will last outside God. If God is not involved, forget about the longevity of whatever you are trying to achieve or do. So let God know that you are relying on Him. Read His word, affirm His word. Yes, God has called me this. Even though the devil is calling me this, that is not who I am. God has not called me to be afraid. The devil is just acting like a lion. He's not a lion. He's not a lion. So why should he scare you? See, all of this is happening. Like I said in the last episode, that it is all part of the success story. Please do not give up on the story that you are writing. It is a story. You are writing your life story. So be serious with what you are writing. Be conscious of what you are writing. There are things that happen that we probably don't have any power on whatever is happening. But yes, you can own the narrative, learn from whatever has happened, use that to be better today so that we can have a better future. The point is, as much as our past affects our future and our present, our future also affects our present. And if you are still holding on to the grudges and the pain and the success of the past, how do you want to make a better plan for the future? So it is needed, it is needful that we go through the right route in healing and know that it is through God alone that all of these things can be possible. If God is not involved, you will never realize that you are in pain. If you are not relying on Him, even if people are telling you, okay, do this, you will never believe them. You will think they also want somebody that wants to hurt you. So you need to understand that it's not everybody that will hurt you. Somebody snatched my phone. I got a better phone here. And it wasn't easy and it wasn't funny. But now I can proudly share what happened to me because it's all by God. I've learned the lessons from it. And I'm better than who I used to be that time. So that is all that you need to do. You need to walk. You need to talk. You need to reflect. Love yourself, please. Because I'm begging you, because we are working together. You need to love yourself because I love you. So why shouldn't you love yourself? Why? Don't do that. Don't do that. I love you so much. So you need to love yourself. So you need to accept that pain. You need to accept it and know that you need help. Thank you for listening to the end. And this is my time on I Work with A.F.I podcast, and I remain your humble host, A.F.I. Till I see you next. I love you so much. Please do not forget to like, rate, share, and comment. Please, I really want to hear from you. We are working together, right? So don't leave me. So talk to me. Leave your comments behind. And bye.